Hey guys, it's Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, trying to keep things a little more upbeat for you today. And this is a game I had on Hazard. I know you guys are going to hate the class, it's got Ninja on it. Or no, not Ninja, you guys don't mind that. It's got Ghost on it, which is a big problem. I got rid of this class. I only ran it for a day or two, but I got a couple good games on it because it's so easy to get good games when there's Ghost. I wish I could run these anti-commentator classes more often because it's actually fun. I think I'd run FAMAS Ghost all the time if it wasn't for you guys. But that's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'd change the guns up. I did in other games. Whatever. But this is a game on Hazard. When this map first came out, I was kind of down on the map. It wasn't my cup of tea. I speed this up because it's kind of slow right here. I was kind of down on this map because it wasn't my cup of tea. I don't really love long lines of sight. This part of the map in particular, right there, isn't for me. Like, I imagine a guy like Wings of Redemption just does work on this part of the map. And because he's really got that snap on, especially at distance, aim about him. Whereas, the best part of my game is navigating the map effectively, moving from cover to cover, sort of, working carefully to gain map control. That's what I feel like I do that is above average. There are other things I do that are probably even below average. So, but whatever, I'm growing to like Hazard a bit more as I grow to, figure out that there are parts of this map that do suit my style of play. And that is the opposite side of this. Over on the right, there are all these rocks. And, I'm going to do a video about grenades at some point. I'm convinced that it's not strictly physics-based, that there is some sort of heat-seeking, like auto-aim to the grenades that help them find you and kill you. Because, like that one, for example, the guy threw it and then it kind of stopped moving forward and just rolled straight sideways. I don't know. I need to test it out. I need to be careful with it, do it carefully so we can go beyond all doubt. But I think that'd be a pretty neat video idea. Are these things heat-seeking? What are we looking at? So, yeah, I'll check that out. Sniped. That's the middle of the map. The middle of this map I consider to be almost like the middle of Berlin Wall. You're gonna die. Don't be there. Don't hang out. It's not good for you. You're gonna die. In the same way that in Berlin Wall there are those like automated sentry gun things that kill you if you try to run across the middle. There is somebody with a sniper rifle or G11 or something along those lines that kills effectively from long distance in the middle of this map. And if you try, that guy got me. If you try to, spend any time in the center of this map, you're gonna die. That's just the way it is. So I forget how we recap B here. We might have had a teammate with some smoke grenades or something, but whatever. One thing I like about Hazard a lot is that Treyarch used the entire color wheel. I stumbled across someone else doing an example of this, but they were like, this is the normal color wheel, this is the Treyarch color wheel. But I'm pretty psyched about the fact that, at least for Hazard, they use the normal color wheel. They use the color wheel that's the happy one, the one that I love to spend time in. And so, tip my hat to Treyarch, nicely done. I'm glad that you're sort of getting away from the, everything needs to be ugly. And whenever I make one of these comments about the Treyarch color scheme, and I hate to be negative on the game, I'm sorry about that. But guys say, Woody, it's the Cold War. Don't you realize the Cold War was drab and ugly and hard to look at? And my answer to that is, hey baby, I was there in the Cold War. I rocked fluorescent orange clothing and dreamed of being LL Cool J or whatever during the Cold War. I was around in the 80s. I was around in the 70s. And it really wasn't that drab. It wasn't that hard to look at. It wasn't like every moment of the day we were just scared, hiding under our desks, waiting for a nuclear fallout. There were lots of happy times. So, when you think of the 80s, that was Cold War II. That's, when these things took place. And whatever. Good times, good times. So I'm glad to see Treyarch is breaking out some happy colors. There are two other things I wanted to talk about. The Call of the Community charity tournament that's going on today and Modern Warfare 3. So in Modern Warfare 3, Robert Bowling has come out and talked about map design. So it's my assumption that when Robert Bowling talks about map design, even though he's not the map designer, he is, of the same mind, right? His job is, when he communicates, is to make sure that he's saying things that the company has as sort of a common vision, and that he's not conflicting what we'll actually get. Anyway, he said that they looked at Modern Warfare 2 and the way that the game played, the way that it was kind of camp-friendly, and decided that a lot of that had to do with map design. And he's completely right. But of course he's completely right. 402's been at this longer than any Call of Duty commentator, I think. So what he said, and he's right about this, is that when you add too much verticality, when you add too much, second story buildings and things like that, then it enables camping spots. And not only does it enable camping spots, but it makes it really dangerous to be that guy who's not camping. If your objective is to run around the map and get some gun-on-gun fights, then having like a multi-story map, things where there's lots of altitude, lots of windows, lots of places to retreat for cover, it works against you. And it makes it so that really the only effective style in this, not the only effective style, there are guys who do it brilliantly, but a super effective style is to sit there and wait for easy prey to come by. That's what happens when you have lots of windows to look out of and things like that. So they say they're going to flatten things out a whole lot for Modern Warfare 3, and that's pretty exciting news to me. I would love that. I would love to be able to get more great games that you guys like watching. So yeah, Modern Warfare 3, flattening the thing out, having maps that are a little easier to navigate and move from place to place. That is the coolest thing to me. On this map, I forget if I said it or not. The right side of this map I actually like. The left side of this map I kind of struggle with because it has those long lines of sight. On the right side, man, the cover is just really cool. And the last thing I wanted to talk about was the Call of the Community tournament. It is today at 3 p.m. I'll put a link in the description that helps you find when the tournament is in your time zone, but it's 3 p.m. Eastern time. So that's coming up. What it is that there was the Billionaires Challenge. There was going to be this objective-based team-on-team, people from the YouTube community playing against each other. It should be neat to see everyone because these guys are good players and they're fairly entertaining, and that's a nice combination for an event like this. And so there's lots of good players that you know. I am one of the 16 team captains, and our name is Wings of Redemption's Cal. If you're a Painkiller Already fan, then you'll get that joke. And so we're playing today. I hope that we do well. And the money goes to 3 different charities. I'm donating myself. I actually donated the proceeds to one of my videos to this charity, and but I don't know how much it's going to be. It'll probably be a couple, I can't say how much it'll be, but it'll be all the proceeds from one of the videos I made. And we're waiting for views to update before I can actually do that, because as it is, I'd be donating like $1 or something like that. So the money goes to 3 charities. Those 3 charities are: 1, thirst relief. I watched a TED Talk where they talked about like the most effective things you can do to help the planet. And while you'd think it might be global warming, you'd think it might be, I don't know, something about a peacekeeping or whatever. Actually, the most effective thing you can do to help the planet, and then look at the whole team rage quit when I got my choppers, which is a bummer, is giving them clean water. Clean water does a lot. Not only does it help with genuine thirst, but it prevents diseases. If you have clean water, then you don't have to drink muddy water with bacteria in it. It doesn't give you dysentery and malaria and all these terrible things that happen when you drink dirty water. Another one is Gamers Outreach. It's a way to help people by using games as sort of a communication mechanism. It's a really neat idea. And the final one that's especially close to my heart right now, is a cancer charity. So they help people who have blood cancer, who need bone marrow transplant matches, who need stem cells and things like that. So 3 really cool charities, in my opinion. Come check it out. There'll be links in the description. Or read the description, and that'll help you find the event. And hopefully it's a good way to spend your afternoon, and you'll enjoy your time. So have a nice day. I hope you enjoyed the commentary, and I will see you at the event. Wish us luck.